Rua Nova Daerah Preta. So we're gonna go check out this because I think it's something that I think is called, I think somebody called the six pack or the maze. I'll tell you all about it in a minute. I'm kind of excited to kind of see this area that somebody was telling me about because they described it in a way and it sounds really interesting. And maybe I'll read that in a minute. I'll just kind of show you a little bit of what the six pack or the maze might be, I hope, and they can kind of confirm it for me. All right, we'll be right back and we'll show you all about it. Show you it.
Chiquinha, Chiquinha.
Go check out the room.
Chiquinha.
Okay, I'm the content creator for this channel. If you like what I'm doing, just subscribe and hit the like button. Okay, so I have this paper. This is from somebody named Harry. Thank you, Harry, for the recommendation. He says it's called the housing maze or the six pack. So we're gonna go check out one of these housing mazes, and he explains it pretty interesting as well. So you can kind of see that right in there. So basically these six ones, he says there's six, but I don't know, I don't really understand them exactly. I think maybe that's one, that's two, that's three, that's four, 5, 6, so maybe each one is a block. That might make sense. So each one might be one block, so this might be one full block and one full block, one full block, one full block, and one full block, and one full block. So I think that's what is happening, because when you look at them, it looks like there's like upon first glance it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 apartment buildings, but actually there's like 4 by 4 by 4 by 4. So but it's actually just one block. So it's actually kind of interesting. So this six pack or maze is he's actually right. It's like really amazing because this is just one block and there's 6 blocks. That's my understanding of it. I didn't really know anything about it until he posted it, but we're on the street that he recommended, and this has got to be it. And he's right. It's actually really interesting. And this street ends there, and it looks like it also ends there. So it must be the street. So yeah, let's take a look again. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna choose one of these to go into, and we'll kind of check it all out. So on the outside, the exterior, there's all kinds of businesses. So on both sides there's businesses, all on the lower levels, and then of course all the residential, which is part of the maze. What did it say again? Let me just take a look at that again. Telephone booths. Housing maze, 6 pack. So the 6 pack, and you got some phone booths, and you also have warm winter clothes. Huh. Actually, those look kind of nice. I'd have to check that out. So let's go, we're gonna go into one of the mazes and we'll kind of check it out. So he's kind of described it as, you know, each one has kind of a unique thing going on. And yeah, I think I went into the other one and it had like something big with a big fence around it. This one has a lot of there's hot pot right there, and then of course all these parking everywhere, and then it looks like this goes the ramp. So this is kind of go in a little bit. We'll just see what's all in here. So we're kind of surrounded by all of these apartments. So we're inside one of the blocks. So let's just kind of go in a little bit. Let's kind of see. So we're inside of a block of one of these, the maze or the 6 pack, and it's definitely pretty interesting for sure. He's right. This is a really good recommendation. Great. Thank you, Harry. This is a great recommendation. Amazing. And this is just a little small part, so I think we're just going to wander into another one and we'll just see what's down here. But I think we could actually just keep going almost any direction, because this is like one full city block of just apartments and little, here's a net cafe. I haven't seen an internet cafe in a long time. So internet cafe. So those just little gaming cafe. So that's usually where I used to live in Korea. So you could do like they usually play video games in there, and that looks like the same kind of thing. There's another door of that same place. Yeah, it's actually kind of dark here. It's the middle of the day, And actually this might be the end of the block, so it looks like we're coming around a corner here. So what we'll do here is we're still kind of focused on that one street, so I'll probably label it with that street because that was the one that he recommended. So now we're kind of coming out of one block right there, and then we're gonna go into another block, and we'll just follow the same way and we'll see how different it is. Some nice cars in this area. So we'll see how different it is. And then we'll come back out to the main road, which is over there again, which is the one that he recommended that I go to find this area. That's pretty cool too. Nice. Fresh vegetables. It's really nice. Okay, so now we're kind of heading into another one of these blocks, and got some medical centers. We have stores. This kind of looks like the backside of the store. So I guess if you're to live in these apartments. Okay, so this courtyard is a little bit different. You still definitely have parking, but you have like a bunch of people kind of hanging out in this area. So it looks like you have, like you could do like like stuff like that. It's pretty cool. So let's kind of see here. So you got this, you got here. So just kind of walk around a little bit. So you could have all this kind of stuff and have all these apartments as well. Dang, look at that. So all these people live and have access to this little public area right here. Some kind of cool chairs like that. People playing that game. Other people kind of hanging out in these ones. You can bring your cigarettes and smoke. So it looks like a little area, and also you can have exercise equipment as well. So, so this whole thing has a little plaza. You can smoke cigarettes, drink coffee, park your bike on a tree and wrap it around this old ancient tree if you want. Cool chairs. Got chairs everywhere, so it's all lined up everywhere. Somebody over here is praying. I guess we won't disturb them. There's somebody who's looks like they're in a, looks like they're praying. More stuff there. Got a little hula hoop, different stuff like that. So, it's cool. So this is part of the six-pack, the maze. So we just went into another one, and I think what we're gonna do is either go back to the main road or go a little bit further. I think I'll go a little bit further. Looks like we got a restaurant here. So this part of the maze has more of the center part as well. And then we got more restaurants, more, I think it's a restaurant. So we got, this is a famous restaurant, supermarket chain. So yeah, basically we have, I guess you can park up in the garages here. So if you lived here, there's probably parking spaces for you as well. And then you live up on one of these and you come down and you have access to restaurants and everything that a community might have, right? So let's walk through this area, and then we're gonna come out on the other side, and then we're gonna go back to our main road and just kind of see what's all down in here. What's this one? Association. Okay, so now we're kind of in a space with ladders, and we're gonna try to go through it quickly so that we can get to the interesting parts again, which will be coming up right about now. EC Beauty, Thai massage place, I think. Sophie's Garden. You can get your plants, flowers. Stationery stores. Vending machines that even adults. And so let's head on back up here. For reference sake, there's Hua, the 1st of May. And now we're back on our main road again. So now I think we're at the end of the blocks. So let's just kind of see what we have here. So we have all of our 6-pack blocks here. And I believe this is the end of the road, which has kind of interesting building over there. Another interesting buildings too. Both of those are interesting. Okay. Let's just kind of go across real quick. So this is our 6-pack right here, and it looks pretty interesting. So I think I want to go into one more of these, and time-wise we're at 9 minutes. Oh, maybe we'll end it right there. So this one is Rua Nova de Preta, and we'll end it in that spot right there. So we got a taste for inside of 2 of them. Then another video where there was 1, so I don't want to make it too long. But I think that's a pretty good ending spot. Alright, hope you like that one too.
Chiquinha, Chiquinha.